YouTube, it's Lauren. Welcome to another video and welcome to week 22 of my second pregnancy. If you're new around here, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Once again, I am Lauren. Let's see what else. I am a 30-year-old type 1 diabetic wife and mother of a 2.5-year-old son, and we are expecting baby boy number 2. It is crazy that I am over 22 weeks now, meaning that I have 17 weeks max left. Being type 1 diabetic, they will not let me go past 39 weeks. So I'll chat a little bit more about that when I touch on diabetes, but let's jump right on into week 22. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below. All right, guys, week 22. Not many new symptoms for this week. I'm feeling really big. Getting out of breath, which is another symptom. Yeah, I'm feeling really big. I'll show you guys the belly at the end of the video here. Probably not that much different than my last update, which was, I don't know, like 4 days ago. But yeah, comparing the pictures, the weekly pictures that I've been taking with this pregnancy and Cade's pregnancy, our first son, they're not a whole lot different. Like size-wise, I'm carrying a little bit differently this time. I feel like this boy is a little further, a little lower, a little further down, but I'm not that much bigger. I think you just forget how big that you get. I feel like I'm bigger this pregnancy, but I don't really look any bigger. But what else? Starting to get itchy, like my belly and like back and everything's just itchy. Growing, stretching, things like that. No new stretch marks, thankfully. I did get just a handful of stretch marks kind of like on the side and a little bit like on the front of the belly with my first pregnancy. Nothing super, super bad. So thankful about that. And they're super faded now. You can barely see them just in like the right lighting. You know how they have like kind of like a sheen to them? If I'm explaining that right, like just the certain light hits it and I'm like, oh, okay, I got stretch marks all over there, cool. What else? He is kicking and moving around like crazy. Teddy and I, my husband, lay in bed at night just with our hands on my belly. Obviously, I can feel him from the inside, but Teddy loves to feel him from the outside. Does anyone else, like, they're kicking like crazy and you, like, tell your significant other, like, ooh, come quick, and they put their hand on there and then, like, radio silence? Is that just me? I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing, if babies can, like, sense, like, ooh, it's dad. Gotta be quiet now. But then they just bug mom. Sleeping is still going really well. It's funny because even though I was massively huge with Cade, like I still slept like a baby. A baby. Which is a funny statement because babies don't sleep. Yeah, I always make other pregnant mamas jealous about this because I never got up in the middle of the night to pee, even when I was huge, 9 months pregnant. Slept through the night. I sleep with a pregnancy body pillow, which seems to help, I guess. I'm still pretty comfortable on my back too. I know they say like sleep on your left side, but really, and my OB has told me this, and I've done my research, trust me, your body will let you know. And of course, as baby gets bigger, the only thing they're concerned about is like the weight of baby and like all your organs and everything pushing on your, I think it's called your vena cava, which is like the main vein in your back, body, whatever. Yeah, so still comfortable on my back. That's been fine. Sleeping's been good. That's about it for like typical pregnancy symptoms. I do take a daily Prilosec, like a heartburn medicine, because I was popping Tums like candy, which isn't good. Too many Tums isn't good for you anyways, like calcium overdose. But yeah, I've been taking a daily Prilosec and that seems to help. Taking a daily Claritin, an allergy medicine, because allergies here, at least in Minnesota, the Midwest here, are horrendous. So that's been helping. And then I take, of course, my daily prenatal and I take a prenatal DHA, like omega-3 fish oil supplement. Good for brain development for baby. Let's jump into the diabetes side of things. I think I mentioned in my last video that I have like officially hit insulin resistance. So I think I'm making changes on a daily basis with my insulin pump, just like upping my insulin needs and all of that. I'll touch base with my endocrinologist over the phone tomorrow morning. So hopefully she can help me kind of look at things and make any tweaks that is necessary. But really from here on out, I'll be making so many daily changes. At the end of my first pregnancy, I was taking 3 to 4 times the amount of insulin as I do pre-pregnancy. Pre-pregnancy, my average is like 50 to 60 units a day. And by the end of my pregnancy, I was taking like 150 to 200 units a day. If that gives you any idea of the insulin resistance that kicks in with a type 1 diabetic. I still do want to make a day in the life video of a pregnant type 1 diabetic of a toddler during a global pandemic. That would be an interesting video. Yeah, so what else? Let's look at this app here. I love this Ovia app. It tells you some super fun things that like the size comparison for baby. So for fruits and veggies, baby boy, number 2 here is the size of a corn on the cob. Kind of cool. For the Parisian bakery, don't even know how to pronounce this. Flognard. It's a really, really funny word for a simple fruit-filled dessert, typically made in a pan. Okay. For fun and games, he is the size of a water bottle. What size water bottle? And for, let's see, weird but cute animals, he's the size of an American guinea pig. And just some more stats about baby. He is sleeping a whole heck of a lot, 12 to 14 hours a day. And when he's not sleeping, he's just working on physical abilities, motor skills, touching his face, his body, the umbilical cord, just getting a feel for things, which is cool. His inner ear is developed to the point where he has a sense of balance, which is pretty cool. Speaking of that, I've been doing like daily yoga, prenatal yoga, just like looking up YouTube videos. And then also using the Spinning Babies Daily Essentials techniques. And one of them is doing an inversion. So I put my knees up on the couch and I bend over, put my like forearms, my elbows on the floor, and I'm inverted basically. Hold that for a while and then you come back up to standing. It really helps just get baby in the correct position for birth. Cade was sunny side up, face up, versus facing like your spine where you want babies to be, because coming through that birth canal. So yeah, he was face up, so he just like obviously wasn't getting anywhere. Plus he was a huge 9 pounds 4 ounces at 38 weeks. And so his birth did end in a C-section. If you want to know more about that, check out the labor and delivery footage and videos from his birth. So I'm really, really hoping for a VBAC this time, vaginal birth after cesarean. And I've spoken about this many times before. But yeah, I'm just really hoping that I can get this baby in the optimal position for labor and delivery. Fingers crossed for that. So yeah, that just reminded me of that because the sense of balance and the inversions that I do might throw him off. Yeah, so he can hear you when you talk, learn your voice, so he can recognize you. His pancreas is already busy creating its own hormones. Okay. It's always so interesting being diabetic myself, learning about that. But he is about 1 foot tall and weighs close to 1 pound, and his eyes are still developing and doesn't have an eye color quite yet because the irises lack pigmentation. So I'll be curious to see all of his little features and who he looks like, if he'll look like Cade when he's born. I think that'll be it for week 22. Not a whole lot to update on. I still want to put out more videos, kind of day in the lifestyle vlogging videos, now that I'm home, laid off. I will go ahead and show you the week 22 belly. Whew, here it is. Feeling big. Will only get bigger. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe and like and comment, and I will talk to you guys later in my next video. Bye. Mwah.